contributions to putting this together. As my first priority, I'll give your family a break by capping credit card rates at a reasonable 5 percentage points above prime, so people have a fighting chance to get out of debt. By taking the federal sales tax off your home heating. And by giving you more control over the skyrocketing cell phone and internet bills that are hitting your family. Improving your health care services by hiring more doctors and nurses. And also by reducing the cost of prescription drugs. And also by making it easier for you or your loved ones to receive the care that you need in your own home and the homes of your families. Reward the job creators in our economy. Stephen Harper's focus on across-the-board giveaways to the most profitable big corporations with no guarantee that they'll produce any jobs at all. In fact, some of them simply ship the jobs overseas and take the money and run. Even these companies are not doing what's right for Canada. Here's what we'll do. We're going to give a tax cut to the small businesses in this country that create most of the work by reducing their taxes. And not only that, we're going to provide targeted tax credits that reward companies for every single new hire that they make. I also commit to strengthen your public pension so that will lift every senior out of poverty immediately. Yeah. And I'm also going to fix Ottawa and get it working for you. As your Prime Minister, I'll work with other Federalist parties to move beyond the political games and the partisan nonsense that we've seen to deliver on these priorities and make Parliament work. Finally! Commitments to you. Ce sont mes engagements à vous tous. Practical, affordable leadership that will give your family a break. An alternative to Stephen Harper's failed policies of rewarding the well-connected, and a commitment to act on these priorities right away. So, today I commit to you and to every Canadian that if you vote New Democrat, you will see action on these priorities within 100 days of this election. Je vais renforcer votre système de public de pension et je vais faire en sorte que tous les aînés vivent dans la dignité, et ce, dès maintenant. Ottawa travaille enfin pour vous. En tant que Premier ministre, je travaillerai avec les autres partis fédéralistes afin de mettre fin aux jeux politiques et les partisaneries qu'on voit tous les jours à Ottawa, et d'obtenir des résultats concrets pour vous. Le leadership qui se traduit par des mesures concrètes abordable afin de donner un répit à votre famille. Une alternative réelle à l'échec des politiques de Stephen Harper, des politiques aidant les amis des conservateurs. Et je m'engage à m'attaquer à ces priorités dès maintenant. Voici la promesse. Vous pouvez agir sur ces priorités dès les 100 premiers jours suivant l'élection. You know why we have to act in the first 100 days? Because today's seniors can't wait, can they? No! Today's families can't wait. No! We can't wait 3 more years to start hiring doctors and nurses for those who need health care. No! So, New Democrats, we're going to deliver. We are going to deliver to all Canadians right now. Because, as my mom and dad taught me, a contract is only as good as the signature that's on it. I've laid out my commitment. Real action within 100 days to give your family a break, and I won't stop until the job is done. That's my promise to you. I'll stake my name on it, and I will sign our platform right here in front of all Canadians, in front of all of you, so we can be held to account as a political party for doing what we say we're going to do for Canadians. Copy of my commitments. It's my promise for every hard-working middle-class family and the people that are being left behind in this country. I'm saying, let me ask you, can we choose to put your family first?
Yes!
Can we choose to improve health care right now?
Yes!
Can we choose to ensure that seniors get the dignity that they deserve?
Yes!
You know, together we can start to build the Canada we want. A Canada where nobody is left behind, because that's Canadian leadership, and that's what this election is all about. I think it's your turn now.
So, we're going to have some questions going on now. We've heard from Jack. We want to hear from all of you. Now, wave your hands, make a lot of noise. We're not asking for money, we're asking for questions. Do I have any
Watch out for him later, though.
Do I have any questions? Get your hands in the air if I have some. Let me start right over here. And your name first, please.
Valerie Ma. It's Valerie Ma, and I'm a former school principal, and I'm thinking of Jack. Well, little guy. Sam.
That's Sam.
How does your child care platform differ and surpass that of the Liberals and the Conservatives?
Well, first of all, we've seen with child care empty promises for too long. I remember one story of someone who called in, I guess it was one of our town halls, and he and his wife decided to go and study to be child care workers when the 1993 Red Book came out saying we're going to have a national child care program. And then 10 years later, they were telling me that not only had they been unable to find work because there never was a child care program, but they now had their own child and couldn't find child care. And they were pretty upset to be betrayed by the Liberals with these empty promises. And one of the reasons that happened was because there was no commitment to put in place a law that would say no matter who's in government, we must have, just like with the Canada Health Act, we must have a child care policy for this country, no matter who's in power. We will bring such a law through the House of Commons, and we will fund it.
Hi, my name is Jay. Too many students in this country are graduating with massive student debt. What's your plan to invest in students?
Well, first of all, thanks for that question, Jay. And again, this is the problem we have with governments in Ottawa. They make promises about this. You get them in every single election. And yet we see students with higher and higher levels of debt. And one of the reasons is there's no legal obligation on any government to do something about making public education, post-secondary education, affordable. So we have crafted legislation and presented it to the House of Commons that would require any party, no matter who's in government, just like with the Canada Health Act, to fund affordable post-secondary education of high quality and make sure that the focus is on grants to those that need it so that we don't have so many of these desperately high and costly loans. And by the way, that legislation was introduced by the youngest woman in the House of Commons, also a student herself. Her name is Nikki Ashton. And